Hi, welcome to the Split Thought Podcast. I'm your host, Shaka Dillon. Today, my special guest is Ryan Perez. How you doing, Ryan?
Yeah, pretty good, man.
So, you're a director, as I've heard, or no, actually.
Yeah, I've been directing a couple films here in the Imperial Valley. I've actually done all my films here in the Imperial Valley.
And so, what are the films you've done for that means?
I've done Search, The Devil's Dive Bar, Grace. Recently, I worked on Miles Per Hour. I've been throwing that one out on Facebook.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. And I'm actually working on something new right now. Mm-hmm. I'm juggling ideas, and we should have something soon.
Yeah, but you said you're going more into acting now, right?
Yeah, I want to go more into acting. I can't get away from directing, I guess, because I have my friends, and they want to do something. We have fun doing it. That's our thing.
Right.
And I'm still going to direct, kind of. But I am going to try and focus more on acting because I feel like that's my gateway into directing.
Right. And Miles Per Hour, there's a funny story to it, right? How it ends.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not how it ends, but like that last shot wasn't that night. But we did. We went to go film at a location without permits. It was a street, and obviously the film's about street racing.
Right.
And we had everybody out there with our lights, our setups, and next thing you know, we got the cops calling on us. And everybody thought we were actually racing. When none of us were actually racing, it was a setup, and yeah, it was horrible, man.
Yeah, how fast were your cars going?
They weren't going fast at all. They were parked stationary. There was gonna be no racing in that scene.
But like in the scenes, like supposedly you guys are like racing, right?
Oh right, yeah. In the actual film, all that's movie magic. No cars broke the speed limit.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
How'd you make it? Okay, how'd you make it look like it then?
I don't want to reveal all my secrets.
Oh, fair enough.
It's simple. I mean, you can look it up on YouTube. They're easy tricks. But yeah, you just use camera shaking, sound effects mostly is the number one key.
True.
Yeah, sound's always number one. And just long focal lengths and shaking, and you try to like hide your background.
Okay.
And obviously that's why we did it at night. You can't see that the car's not moving.
That's neat. In the beginning of Miles Per Hour, it's like filmed in like this little store or
that's
restaurant.
Lalo's Catering. It's a little taco shop right there in Raleigh. They let us use the shop for the first scene.
That was cool. And how'd you do your casting? Like, how'd you choose your casting?
Well, usually I never have auditions. I don't have people come and audition, like at a location. I'll just go ahead and post it on Facebook. Like, hey, I'm looking for these roles. I'm doing a film. And usually I've done enough film down here to the point where I guess I kind of got like a credibility.
Yeah.
So what I'm asking,
I've heard of you, yeah.
People know that I'm serious about doing it. So yeah, that's how I get people like me like, hey, I'm interested in like, cool, man. Like, here's the script. Send me a video of you auditioning. And usually I never really turn anyone down for if they've got it, sort of, the lines down, we can coach them on set.
Oh, yeah, true. And so the main guy in your Miles Per Hour, what was his name?
Jacob Valenzuela.
What made you choose him as your guy?
He's had actually a lot of, experience, and he showed me other tapes of him auditioning. Mm-hmm. So I like that about him. So I don't know, he just had a lot of heart, and he showed that he had a lot of commitment to film. That's the number one thing for me. If I see that you're interested in it, it's like, oh, fuck, okay.
Okay, nice. Where did you study film, or have you studied film?
I did study film in high school. I was like a high schooler, and I got signed up. It's a funny story. I don't know if I've talked about it, but
go ahead.
So not long.
No, go ahead.
Anyway, I was in high school, right? And I would film skate videos with my friends and everything.
Okay.
And we were very into Jackass. So we filmed this video in our shop class, fucking around. Friends are doing backflips off of trucks, playing shop hockey with brooms and stuff, and people like tasing each other with the homemade tasers, and it was all on school grounds.
Okay.
So I brought this tape on VHS. And we had the VHS players in class.
Right.
And I played it for the class, and I posted it on MySpace, and next thing you know,
on MySpace.
Yeah. Back then, I got in trouble. The teachers.
Oh, because you had footage of you skating on school grounds?
Not just skating, but like doing things during class time that we weren't supposed to be doing.
Oh shit.
So and there was a scene where the welding teacher was welding, and like everyone was freak dancing on him with the song "My Milkshake."
Oh, what?
Yeah. So anyway, I get called into the office. They call my parents. I got suspended for 2 weeks and almost faced a lawsuit.
Damn.
So yeah, after that, I came back to school. I was like pretty not popular, but everyone knew who I was after that.
Skating guys, right?
Yeah, that video. So I was like, holy shit. So I guess some of the teachers didn't like me after that. I wasn't allowed to use any electronic devices for the whole year on school grounds.
Which wasn't that many back then.
yeah, there wasn't many. I mean, just my phone. I couldn't bring my phone to school anymore. And they didn't have much features anyway.
Yeah, right.
Couldn't use MySpace on them.
Yeah.
And anyway, my English teacher had a really extensive drama background. She used to act and play. What was it? You told me about it. You've done it before. You've done
Beauty and the Beast.
stuff like that where you do Broadway status stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah, she used to do that. So she kind of took it to me like I guess you have interest in filming stuff. So she already had a drama club. So she did that. I had directed all the drama club films for the whole year.
Wow.
They would film in front of school. That was the only time I was excused to use electronic devices. But what comes back to your original question, yeah, she started me off on some college courses. I was a high schooler taking college courses online for film.
Oh wow.
And I also studied acting here at IBC.
So she liked your film?
Yeah, she didn't like my film. She just liked that I had interest.
Oh, okay.
But throughout the years, me and her have been working together. She's actually came out in The Devil's Dive Bar. She was a lady who played the psychiatrist.
I still have to see it. I've only seen Miles per Hour, but I'm very familiar with your work because I've heard your name around a lot.
Yeah, I mean they're not that great. I mean they're great, but like they're cool.
We all gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, they're all learning experiences. But I take pride in them because it took us a long time.
Right. Yeah. I've been acting I was a child actor starting in. I started child acting in Mexico because that's where I went to school.
I heard there's a good scene over there for acting.
Yeah, because I wasn't interested in acting. I just liked movies, but I didn't think of myself as an actor because I'm like, oh, I'll let other people do it. I'll just watch what they do. So I started off in this play that I played this kid, and I was a starving child. My parents literally abandoned me because they let me die as a homeless kid, and I only did it because I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do something, and once I bowed down and looked at the audience, they're all in tears, and that's when I realized I want to do this. I want to entertain the people, whether it's make them laugh, make them cry, make them feel like shit. I want to do a film where literally there's no happy ending, where I literally leave the audience with I hate this. I hate it because there's no happy ending.
I'm not gonna lie, those are my favorite.
Right, because it's different because people take that risk. Someone has to do it. Even if it's terrible, where this movie is literally not even good, whether it's there's no good plot to it. Someone did it. Someone took that chance, or it's been done now. Human Centipede, someone did that. Yeah. It's fucked up, but okay, it's out there now.
Yeah.
It's not original anymore.
and not only that, people don't like a film where you're expecting what's gonna happen. You're watching, oh, he's gonna end up saving her.
Right.
It looks like she's gonna die, but he's gonna end up saving her. No, there's films out there where the love interest dies and he couldn't save her, and that's it. It ends like that. There's
Jordan Peele's doing a good job at that.
Really?
With Get Out, Us.
I haven't seen Get Out. Jordan Peele's the guy from Key and Peele, right? He directed that?
Yeah.
Wow, having a comedy background and doing something like that's amazing.
It shows that he doesn't need to be funny to be creative. He's got a Get Out and Us are directed by him, and he's really written and directed.
He came out on Mad TV, right? He used to be on Mad TV.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, that's where I remembered him from. I never followed him.
Now he's on Comedy Central.
Yeah,
with Key and Peele.
I haven't seen that show.
It's really good. It's actually really good. It's got some funny stuff. Sometimes it's this is pretty.
I saw a clip of the Miami Vice thing they did.
I didn't like that one that much.
That's why I probably never watched them. I saw it and I was like, okay, I guess it's fun.
Their most famous one is everyone quotes it, The Substitute Teacher.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, because that's where he mispronounces everyone's names, but he's like, oh no, I'm right. You just don't know how to pronounce your name.
He's like Aaron.
Aaron. D-Nice. Where's D-Nice? Yeah. No, that's Key though. Peele's the fat one.
Okay.
Yeah, Peele. He directed Get Out, Us, and he's gonna be in the new Twilight Zone.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he's a busy guy because he's creative. His stuff is literally it's all fucked up. There's maybe a happy ending, but there's not at the same time.
That's pretty cool.
You're left with questions, but also this is fucked up.
Is that the next episode that's coming to Twilight Zone, or they just said he was gonna?
No, it's a reboot.
Okay, no, it's a reboot. Yeah, they just announced that he's gonna direct an episode.
No, he's the guy who narrates.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, that guy's you're entering the Twilight. He's that guy.
That's funny that you brought up Twilight Zone because I don't know if you remember when what movie was it that was here in the Valley?
Oh, with Jonah Hill?
No, there's another one.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Mad Dog or something?
Reservoir Dogs, right?
No, War Dogs.
War Dogs, okay. Where they're the weapon cells,
yeah.
Right? No, it's another movie, Bad Batch. The director, Lily Amapour.
I've never heard of Bad Batch.
Okay, Bad Batch is a movie that had Jason Momoa, Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves, and they filmed it here in the Valley.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They filmed most of it in Ireland. But anyway, that director, Lily Amport, I believe her name is, she's directing an episode of Twilight Zone. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, that was pretty cool when that film came here. I didn't realize how many films have been down here. So.
Okay. So talking about you, you're a big film guy. So what are like your favorite films? Something you like inspire from? Like this is like really well done.
It's funny because I always get asked this question, and people that are really into films and like artistic, great stories, I'm into the Fast and the Furious.
Really?
I love action films, and I like cars. Yeah, it's like. That's probably why I'm always in this rut where I can't really do it. I mean, I like Lords of Dogtown. That's one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
Lords of Dogtown's a good one. And I know there's one that doesn't involve action that I love a lot. Just can't remember it right now.
Is it like just basically like a plain old story?
I
Or
want to
what?
say Hackers.
Never seen Hackers?
It's like from the 90s.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman?
No, that's Swordfish. That's a good one.
Yeah, okay.
Swordfish is badass too. I love that one. No, yeah, so Hackers, it had like Angelina Jolie. It was like one of her first roles that got her big. I forgot the name of the other dude. It's a lot of actors that aren't super in movies right now anymore. But it's a good film.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm
Oh, no, biggie, dude.
Smells like pancakes in here.
Yeah, it does. Sorry, I'm like a fucking pancakes now.
Okay. So Fast and Furious, that's interesting because most people I know that like Fast and Furious are just teenage dudes. Like teenage
Yeah,
dudes.
no, it is teenage dudes, but like, I guess I'm the generation that grew up with the first movies,
Right.
so I'm still a big fan. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up with the first one, and before I had my license, I was watching those movies on repeat.
Are you gonna watch Shaw and Toretto?
Nope. I lost faith in the series after
7?
The last one Paul Walker's in, number 8.
No, 7.
It was
8 was
7?
Fate and the Furious.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay.
7 was
yeah,
when they
7,
said goodbye.
7, I was like done with it. If it didn't have
Did you
Paul
like
Walker,
7 though?
I love 7.
Oh, okay.
I can't watch it that much. It's too sad.
Oh.
I was a big Paul Walker fan. I remember
Damn.
I remember the day he died. 2 days later, I went to the tribute at the crash site. I was up there. I was like, damn.
Where was that at?
It's gonna be in Hercules Street in. Is it called? No, it's not Venice. I can't remember right now, but I just remember it's Hercules.
But
Street.
California?
It's like yeah, it's here in California.
Oh, damn.
He died like it was close too. I'm trying to remember what the name of the place was. Valencia, California.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hercules Street. We went there right where the Porsche crashed. The freaking tree was still burnt, and you can see the tire marks still. News networks were there.
Damn.
It was pretty crazy.
Was anyone else there? Like any other cast? Like remembering?
When I went there, nobody was there. I know other cast members showing up. Like Tyrese showed up, Vin Diesel showed up.
Yeah.
But I think that was like 3 days after I went, or a day after I went.
Were you okay though? Like.
Oh yeah.
Just devastated.
No, I was bummed, man. Like, I usually don't get bummed when like famous people die.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like like people got when Jenny Rivera died. I wasn't crying and sobbing.
Oh, my mom was.
Yeah, my
Damn,
mother-in-law was fucking.
All Latina moms were all
Yeah,
devastated.
yeah, I was just bummed, man, because I was like, damn, I really love that series. It was super inspirational for me. I don't know if you knew, I really street race in real life. Well, I used to.
You
I
did?
don't street race anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to street race right after high school when I first got my license. I was street racing
For money?
No, just for fun.
Oh, damn.
There's a big street racing scene out here.
You ever
that people
crash?
don't know about. Yes. Not racing, just
Oh,
driving fast.
okay.
At the races, I've never seen anybody crash. It's really organized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, super organized.
Is it fun though? Street racing?
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's super fun.
Is it really?
Yeah, to this day, I wish I had money to soup up a car to go out there.
The wife won't let you, or the girlfriend won't
No,
let you.
I want to be a highway patrol officer. So.
Well, you'll legally be able to drive fast now.
Yeah, I haven't really partaken in any street racing events in the last maybe 6 years.
Oh, okay.
I did it for like.
But it's kind of in you, like, oh, it's
Yeah.
something that you want to do, you know?
Yeah, of course, obviously, like big time.
But you're a big car guy. Like, you like working on cars? Or
Yeah, I
something?
love working on cars. I work on my own cars. I always have different cars, and
Okay.
I like them all, man.
Okay. You ever thought of teaching film?
You wanna know what? I was supposed to make a phone call, not you bring that up.
Oh, okay.
There's actually a program they want to start up here in the valley.
Oh, okay.
They're getting a grant. I forgot what the name of the facility is, but they need someone to facilitate some of the classes.
Okay.
So yeah, I've always wanted to teach film, and I think I might start.
I've given one lecture, and that was because in LA I was exploring myself. Like it was my journey. Like, what do I want to do? Because I was still into acting, but I was like, do I really want to do it? You know? And I said, what if I teach film? Because I really break down movies, like elements of it and stuff. And I've never. This is all stuff I've just learned from like English class, like from books. But books are narrated into film. So I said, one of the professors said, well, I'll let you give one film lecture class. It was one of the professors from high school. And I said, for real? I was like, yeah, you'll get half an hour, just come up with something. And just don't stand there like be stuttering and stuff, don't know what to say. So I came up with like this quick PowerPoint and like this film. The film I used was Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one. It's one of my favorite films. That's like one of the films that like I can watch a lot, but it's very very good because behind that history of pirates give me one pirate movie that was good before Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hook.
Easy, that's not a pirate movie though.
There was no good pirate movie.
Yeah, none. The closest thing I thought was Treasure Planet.
Okay.
That was probably maybe the closest thing. But Pirates of the Caribbean was risky because even people who were in it or they wanted were like, nah, it's not gonna do good. Because did you know not Robert De Niro. No, yeah, Robert De Niro was supposed to play Jack Sparrow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but he turned it out. He says, nah, it's not gonna be good.
I'm so glad he turned it down.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't picture anyone besides Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Yeah, because everyone thought this movie's gonna fail. There's no good pirate movies.
I was hyped over when they announced that.
Right?
That was my favorite ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, and they made it over a ride too. You know,
Yeah.
it was just the guys in the cell. You know, for the dog. So they made a ride. They made a movie out of that ride. And so I talked a little bit about the history about it and how a fight scene could develop character.
Mm-hmm.
And when Will fights Jack Sparrow, it develops character.
Yep.
You show how much Will hates pirates.
And you can also see how easygoing and clumsy Jack Sparrow is.
Yeah, and how at the end he cheats, and then Will cheats when he fights the other pirates, kind of accepting his pirate side. It also shows irony because Barbossa and his crew, the one thing they want is the coin to be mortal again, and that ends up being their downfall. So it's ironic, you know? It ends up killing Barbossa. So I gave a lecture and the students, you know, they're like, oh, I like Pirates of the Caribbean, but like, I thought I did a good job. And some students are like, oh shit, I didn't know some of this stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true, you're right. I thought I did. And I can actually, you know, you should, that's all good. But yeah, I would like to teach film one day. But I'm one of those people like, if I tell you once, I don't want to tell you again because I expect you to know the first time I tell you.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. I'd probably be opposite, man, because I've always struggled with ADD growing up, so like I have to hear it like 50 times.
No, I'm actually the same way too, but I'm one of those people like if I tell you, you should know it once.
Fuck that, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Unless it's like a class like notes and stuff, they should have gotten it.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. I mean, I would love to teach film too, man. It's something I'd be passionate about doing. Like, I know it's a race to try and get like out there and expose yourself and see if you can, get big in a sense. If I can't do that, it'd be nice just to give back to the younger generation what I know. So eventually, I've always had a pet peeve with the film commission we have here in the Valley when it comes to that.
Yeah.
They don't really reach out to our local filmmakers as much as they should.
Calexico barely has a theater group, you know?
Really?
It started when I was a junior high school.
Right.
Yeah, and it's still going on now. They just did their first non-original play because they've all done the plays were all original by the students.
Mm-hmm.
They just did their first non-original, which was Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a Dr. Seuss type spin on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, apparently it was really good. I didn't go see it because I was busy doing some split dot stuff.
That's crazy.
But yeah, apparently it was really good, and I'm happy for them. I was in that group. It was a lot of fun doing it.
You're talking about the CHS Theater Co., right?
The theater company.
Okay, well, I followed them on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like what they're doing.
Yeah, they're good kids. I was a part of it. I was like one of the when it was first started, and it was a lot of fun doing it. And there wasn't a big community for acting back then, but now
Yeah, there wasn't.
Yeah, because there was only 40 students.
Oh, that's a lot. You know how much our Mad Drama Club had?
How many?
CHS had like 8 people.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we thought
No,
we had a
but
lot.
the 40 were a lot of them were just I just walked backstage.
Oh, fuck.
It wasn't a lot of students were I actually want to pursue acting. There was some kids. I was directing, but then I realized I should have acted, bro. I directed, and I think I did a good job because I directed this one really dark play. But I should have acted more because I feel like that's where
Acting's the way to go. I forgot what director it was. I think it was an actor. I think it was Johnny Depp that I think he's gonna start directing now.
I can't see it, bro.
I
don't know what he's into.
But he had mentioned acting was a gateway into directing. Like he started off acting, and then I guess you were able to build up the funds to start directing. It's a hard road to start off directing.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of want to start pursuing acting nowadays.
But do you like directing more though?
I love directing.
Okay.
It's just it's like futile, I guess. Like I'm just doing it, and I'm not gonna get anywhere without the tools I need. Because sometimes it's about the tools. I mean, unless you're just you find something good, but the time and money I've wasted into it, I feel like it's been too many hit and misses.
Yeah. But what I try to do is you got to do with what you got, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the stuff I want to start doing, I try to. I'm not trying to be cheap, but I'm trying to save the dollar where I can.
And you gotta
find actors who are just willing to do it. I want something out there, so I'm willing to do it for free. That's how I am. If someone wants if you ever need for something, I don't expect a paycheck. I just want the experience and be able to do something.
And a lot of people in the Valley aren't like that. Like that's why I feel like you need money sometimes for incentives for people here. If you go to Los Angeles, you got people that want to be in, they want to start filming.
Yeah.
They want to be actors, and that's when you get like the volunteer help that you need, and everyone works together.
Yeah.
But yeah, down here people don't see it as a gateway and building a fucking portfolio and shit.
Yeah. People think you have to leave.
Yeah, I had some. Yeah, no, you don't have to leave, but it just if we had more people that were into it, it'd probably be easier. I actually had someone turn it down once because I wasn't gonna pay them.
Because you wanted you
They wanted me to pay them, and they had no acting experience.
Oh well, yeah, you can,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, this is your first time acting, and you want me to pay you?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not even like making money off of this.
Sometimes you gotta take the free stuff, you know, like to just gain that experience.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I've taken free stuff. Holy shit.
you good?
Yeah, no. I thought my keys were stabbing me. It was the gum packet.
But yeah,
Pulls out the AK-47.
pulls out an AK-47.
Yeah.
That's the end of Split Thought. This is over right here.
I guess show's over.
But
20 minutes.
yeah. So yeah, give me a 30. So what I was saying, yeah, you gotta take the free stuff because you know you gotta start somewhere. Like if people don't have job experience, volunteer. That's what I say because you gotta have some experience. Because if they ask for job experience, then go volunteer, do something.
Yeah,
you know,
of
get something on your resume.
Yeah, it helps, man. I don't know if I didn't bring it up earlier, but I've done film work before. Like, I've actually worked on sets. I've been paid. You know, actually on the payroll of companies doing prop work. I started out doing internships. I worked for 2 months without pay.
Damn.
And it was so hard. I took time off my actual job. This was before I had a kid and everything, but I took time off my actual job.
Where were you working at the
broke
time,
as
though?
fuck. I was working with Rabbit Bandini Productions. They were doing a film out in Bombay Beach. That's James Franco's production company.
Oh, wow.
And they were filming Don't Come Back from the Moon. I worked for them, and it worked out because I ended up getting a call a year later to actually work on their film Future World, and I was a prop assistant, and I was like making $500 a week, Monday through Friday, Saturday.
So that was your actual job?
The max.
And you have to take time off that to work on an internship?
No, yeah. At first it was an internship. I took time off my actual job to take that internship.
Damn, how was that like? You were struggling?
It was amazing. Like, yeah, money-wise, I was struggling. I was like, I couldn't spend. I had to be really budget conscious, but it was like working my dream job. Being on set was something else, man. So, and it just led to more opportunities. I think the reason why I got the job in the first place is I went to a film audition, an acting audition. I bombed it.
Nice.
I did horrible. No, I bombed it. Bad.
Oh, damn.
And I asked them, well, like, hey, do you have any crew work? Like, why? Well, we'll let you know. So, like, yeah, I ended up getting a call later, like, hey, do you want the job that pays $100 a day, and you drive around actors, and you just fucking bring snacks, or do you want to work in the art department? There's no pay; it'll be an internship. We're going back to when I first started.
Oh, so you took an internship because that's what you wanted to do.
Right, I took that, and they were like, wait, what? Usually it's the opposite. People take the money. I'm like, no, I want to be in the art department. So yeah, it opened so many more doors for me. I ended up working for Awesomeness TV as well in Santa Monica as an art director. So.
Did I ever tell you the time where I played Charlie in Charlie and Chocolate Factory?
You played Charlie?
I did, by accident. I played, well, I was a Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. It wasn't the Johnny Depp one. I was on accident, it was the play version. And so I was supposed to play Augustus. You know?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So like on the Chocolate River?
Yeah. I was supposed to play him. But, and I was blonde. My original hair color, I was born blonde.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so I was still blonde when I was this age. So the kid who was gonna play Charlie, he didn't want to sing, and he's like, I got a golden ticket. He's like, he's supposed to sing, but he's like, oh, I don't want to sing. Like, I don't want to. He was so shy. He's like, I was like, well, just the guy's like, well, I can't have you as Charlie. Then he's like, okay, I don't want to be Charlie. I was the only blonde kid, and so Sean, do you want to be Charlie? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll play Charlie.
You play Charlie?
I did play Charlie.
That's awesome. Man.
Yeah, they got another fat kid play Augustus, and so I was still chubby, but I was like, I could still play off Charlie.
Yeah,
I was still blonde and I was whiter. So I was like, okay, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun playing it, and I don't know, I love musicals. Are you a musical guy?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I can appreciate them.
I love musicals. I love breaking into dance and stuff. Because I took a dance class in high school too with famous teacher Buchanan. Shout out.
Oh no way.
Everyone loved her, bro. She was like this. She was always smiling, and she was just so sweet. She sadly moved to San Diego when I had her. Like that was the last year she had. But it was a lot of fun dancing. We did for Grease. Do you ever watch Grease?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We danced a song for that, and then I did Beauty and the Beast.
Wow, so you're really good at dancing then.
Well, I mean, it's yeah. Well, I love dancing. Yes, I love dancing.
Probably compared to me, I have 2 left feet. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad too. I'm glad I didn't take it from him. Yeah. Well, dancing is just learning basically. Because I used to hate dancing, but I got into it more because of my little brother. He used to do, back in the day where techno was popular, he used to shuffle.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay.
and I saw my brother perform. Like he was on Mexican TV.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was a show called Los Payasos Locos or something, and they asked my brother to be on there to dance. And I saw him like, damn, they're really good. Like I saw them like actually because I knew he did it. He did it in school dances, but when I saw him in the audience like actually like into him like. I want to start dancing.
Yeah, dude, shuffling's badass.
Yeah, yeah, and one time because that was like a cool thing, like old techno and bass hunter and stuff like that, Yeah, it's like, Visita Hale Dota, remember that song? And so I started getting into dancing. I was already an actor, so I thought the dancing would fit. So when I did Beauty and the Beast, I auditioned for the only character I thought I would fit, which was Le Fou. I ended up getting that role. You saw Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah.
So you know Le Fou,
Le Fou is gonna be the bad guy. No, that's
He's the helper of the bad guy.
Okay.
He's the one who sings Gaston.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that, and that was like one of my highlights of acting. It's a lot of fun, and the singing, the dancing, and I had the voice for it. Like he's not really singing; it's his voice basically. So it's a lot of fun, and that's probably one of my biggest things. I didn't accept paycheck for it. I said because they were low on budget, and they were already actors. Like I want to get paid. Like there's no like, oh that's fine. I told them like keep my paycheck, just do it for the set.
Yep, exactly. That's how you gotta do it sometimes.
Like our Gaston was literally an ass.
No shit.
Yeah, he was actually an asshole. I thought he was just playing it off for the role. Like, no, he's actually an ass. He's like, no, I want to get paid.
He wasn't a
He actually thought he should be getting paid more.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, this guy's like, whatever. But, I kind of had to act like I loved him and stuff, But, so what's the future for you, actually, Ryan?
The what? Oh,
what's the future hold for you?
To be honest, I have no idea. I have like a really no goal in mind. I'm just playing it off as it goes.
Any auditions you want to like doing or something?
Right now, I'm working on some film, doing an audition for a film that's being filmed in LA.
Okay.
The production company is coming out of San Francisco. I mean, I don't have the part yet. I've just been super lazy on the audition. I haven't sent my tape or anything. I guess I'm just juggling everything. And,
yeah. You got a kid, dude.
Yeah, I got a kid too. And I guess I always do things when I feel like, so that's one of my flaws. But it'll work out. It always does.
So give me some of your highlights of like your film industry, like directing, acting, like your biggest highlights. I assume it was that one where you took that internship.
Yeah, my biggest highlight was after that internship when I actually got that job. I guess being in art department really got me close to a lot of the actors. Like I was actually one-on-one working with them on a daily basis. Like how you see your coworker. Yeah. I was seeing Method Man like almost every day for a week.
Method Man?
Method Man, the rapper.
Oh, okay, okay.
And we would just have conversations with him like he was a coworker, me and my boss. And
okay.
That was cool. Meeting Mila Jovovich was awesome. Worked with her for like 2-3 days. James Franco was like our boss. He didn't really talk to us much.
But you like saw him and talked to him a little bit?
We'd be right there on set. He'd be bossing us around. Not bossing. He'd tell us what to do. And
was he serious?
He was very serious at that time when I was working with him. I don't know. He was in a bad. No, he wasn't in a bad mood. I heard he had a lot of things going on at the time, but
yeah,
he was really cool. Like it was cool seeing him in person. He's a busy guy. You see
him
in person. He's always like setting things up on his phone and stuff. But anyway, yeah, that was a highlight of my working career for film because it's just awesome to work that close and getting a taste of it. And then I'm going to parties all the time with the crew. And
damn, that's cool. That must be really cool, like set parties and stuff.
Yeah, it was like going to Disneyland for me.
Damn, okay.
Like fucking being on set was always fun. A rush. Everyone had radios with earpieces. Everyone in the crew had radios with earpieces.
Damn.
We travel in groups in vans and everything.
How'd that end?
What do you mean how did it end?
Oh, well, why did it end?
Oh, film ended.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and then after that, the company only contracts you for a little bit. So it's like you don't have permanent positions unless it's a TV sitcom. But that's not permanent either. That's the thing about the film industry jobs. My boss told me it's super competitive. No job ever lasts forever.
Nope.
So unless you work for TV.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of those people I knew probably worked for TV at one point. Made a lot of contacts. I actually remember that job I tell you about right now in Santa Monica with Awesomeness TV? It was actually a studio with a soundstage. And I got that because I met one of the extras. His name's Brandon Stewart.
Shout out to Brandon Stewart.
He was a competitor in American Idol at one point. I forgot what year it was.
Okay.
But through him I ended up getting a job later at Awesomeness TV. It was short. It was for a while. So
Yeah, so a lot of people assume don't know a lot about know this about you, right?
No, they don't. I don't really. I have some pictures here and there on my Facebook, but I like
MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace and Facebook. I don't like to think people assume that about me, but I've done quite a bit when it comes to film
Yeah,
stuff.
because you've done quite a bit and you live in the valley, you know?
Yeah,
I would assume
for the valley, it's
what
a
you've
lot.
correct, what you've done, I feel like you'd be up in LA.
Yeah, that's what everyone tells me, just to go to LA. But like I said, my living situation and just things I got going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave, or I can't. I shouldn't.
Your kid comes first, I assume. right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I could probably be an asshole and take off and start my acting career, but other people come first nowadays, I guess. So.
Yeah, I admire you for that. You're a dad first.
Yeah, it's
I
part of
admire
being a
that.
father.
All right.
Ask him what a split thought is.
Okay, so
Oh.
biggest, what is your biggest split thought? So, do you know what a split thought
What
is?
is a split thought?
Okay, so as you know, this company split thought. We ask people what is the biggest split thought because we want to know what is your biggest all or nothing decision you've made.
Oh, no shit. That's what a split thought is.
Yeah, so the split thinking, like which should you go all in or you go all?
God, I wish I had preparation for this.
No, you're good. Go
The
ahead.
biggest. Getting a truck? No.
Getting a truck.
I'm like, no, I don't know what my biggest split decision was. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I really don't make any of my decisions like that. I just fucking go and don't look back. All the
Well,
time.
what was one where you're like, oh shit,
Yeah, no.
what way do I go? You know?
I think it's gonna be. I know I had something like that not too long ago.
It doesn't have to be film wise.
No, well, everything in my life is film. I was
Sure.
getting not film wise. Let me think. I guess when I took my first job, I guess, and I worked there for 7 years, that was a split decision for me because I was also going to IDC, and I was like, it's either
shit.
fucking work and go to school or just go to school and.
You
and I
took
was
the
like,
job?
Fuck yeah, and ended up doing it for 7 years. I think that was my split thought decision.
So you glad you made that decision though?
Yeah, because no, not really, because it didn't help me at all.
Ah.
Yeah, it just didn't. I gotta think about this. We should stop the camera and just like. Yeah, that's a good one. I've never thought of that.
Your biggest split thought?
Yeah, my biggest split thought. If I would have known that's what the brand meant, I would have had something prepared for that.
You didn't. I
Uh,
thought it was implied from split thought. You know, like literally the split thought. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I feel like I haven't hit that point in my life yet, where I've had to make a split decision like that. Yeah, no, I don't got one.
No, it's all good.
My
But
mind-
Ryan, it was really good talking to you, man. Thanks
of
for being on
course,
the show.
Thanks
For
for having
sure.
me on the show. Go to my Facebook if you want to see what my split thought was. I'm gonna think about it on the way home.
gonna post
probably. I'm like, fuck, I know what it was. Just put,
Yeah, dude, just
put a caption at the end.
Yeah. Well, where can people find you though?
Oh, people can find me on Instagram, Ryjo Perez, and that's also my Facebook tag, RYJO Perez, and look up DATS Productions on YouTube.
And people can watch Miles Per Hour, right? And all your other stuff.
Yeah, if you want to watch everything I've done and see all my channels, just Google my full name, and it'll be Ryan Joseph Perez, and you'll see everything.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you the next episode. Later.
Split thought.
That's it.